Star-Spangled Banner, one of my favourite stallions. 24th overall.
Let's have a look at the data. 24th.
24th overall,
so
yeah.
It should be around there. There we go. Pretty consistent across all of the...
Good, isn't he? Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked him out as one from his stallion.
No.
One from his sire.
He's had good bays there.
Yeah, that's clocked very solid across first, second and gallop out. 5 on the time rating, 33 stride and biomechanics is at 100, so yeah, so we've got a 39% chance of being a 90 plus. It was actually slow in the first part of its breeze, but then it's got quicker and quicker. Gallop out really good, stride score top 5, biomechanics score top 20, 45% chance 90 plus.
Well, Stephen got in touch with us and asked if we could have a chat. I've always been really interested in numbers. Back in my day in the football world, sports science and data around the turn of the century came in, and so I've always been really interested in things like that. So I was really interested to meet Stephen and to hear what Pythia were doing, and that's how the relationship started, really. It's not all about buying horses, let's say. Sometimes it's about avoiding a disaster as well. So we don't want to be wasting money on horses that the system says, hang on a minute, this hasn't got a great future for whatever reason. So we use it twofold, really. One, to cross-check what we're seeing visually, and then 2, to sort of, you know, put us off in many ways at certain horses that we might have been interested in. And of course, that is a generic view. Whether it's a yearling sale or whether it's a breeze up horse or anything else, obviously depends on how much or little we will, you know, utilise all the tools that we have. Feels like a very outdated way of looking at a horse. When you turn up at a sale and you look at 1,000 horses and you get 15 seconds with them, they walk up and down, and then you decide whether you're going to spend 100 or 200,000 pounds on a horse. That to me just feels a little bit outdated. So having, okay, people looking at their anatomy and their gait and all of these things, of course that's important, but having the backup of data as well to talk about the things that your eye might not be able to see, I feel as if it gives us a lot more comfort and a lot more, you know, back up in, right, we're seeing this and the data says this as well. And if you get 2 thumbs up, then it gives me a lot more confidence to get my wallet out of my pocket. I do think we're ahead of the curve trying to buy horses. I think our results on the racetrack would bear that out. And listen, it's always about trying to stay one step ahead of your competition. You've always got to keep pushing the boundary. I mean, if you sit still in this game or in any industry, you're going to be behind the times. So it's important to have an open mind, and that's certainly what we've got. I've always thought that racing is miles behind. I've always thought that football is quite a far way behind as well. You know, if you look at, you know, some of these elite sports, you know, rowing and cycling and our Olympic teams, football are picking up all the ideas off that 5-10 years later. Now we're a little bit more apace now, but when I was first into the racing game 25 years ago, I was astonished at how backwards and archaic, and, you know, I just couldn't believe that, you know, certain training methods and certain methods full stop. Now, you know, it is getting better, but I certainly think that racing probably lags behind. If I'm brutally honest, I think it's way behind.
Well, in that case, I hope.
But we're trying to catch up.
Yeah, look, we're thrilled to buy her. Thought she was a cracking individual. She performed really well on all of the Pythia numbers, which were what we've been working on for a number of breeze up sales now. She was one of the ones we really wanted. For her to still be available, we only had one to buy tonight, so for her to still be available for us to buy was great, and we're delighted to buy it. It works really well for us. I think Pythia provides real clarity to the raw speeds. It's like slightly thorny ground, so to be able to plough through that and to give some clarity. As everyone knows, horses are all about opinions, they're all about data, but trying to clarify things a little bit. It's given us a help, and we've had lots of winners this way, and I think she's the most expensive filly we've bought. So let's hope we can. No, listen, we've had lots of 90+ horses, but let's hope that she can be a real one.